Uh, okay, so we have Courtney from our group. So Courtney, tell me, what was your relationship with food and or body growing up?
Well, I'm now realizing, because I think I thought it was very normal.
Yeah.
It was just very diet culture centric. It was about living in a small body, small bodies are better. And that there was something wrong with me. So that's how I felt about my body, and that's how I've really come to understand that hunger is a good thing and a healthy thing. And I used to just try and I spent so much of my life ignoring my hunger.
Yeah. What was your breaking point, like going from diet culture to wanting to live a life of food freedom?
Well, I have a little bit of a different story because I had an eating disorder as a teenager and I sought help for that. I went to my parents and said, I get help for that. And so then I was kind of on this like a little bit of a neutral train, but that was like many years ago.
Yeah.
So things have really changed in people's journeys. And or like in healing and in recovery from eating disorders. So I've recovered from my eating disorder, but little did I know I was falling into the diet culture trap or back into it because it's sneaky and like there's all these new ways of saying what it actually really is and what it actually is trying to do, which is help make you ignore your hunger and live and find a way to be smaller. My breaking point, though, this time was after having my children. I could not lose weight because my body is my body and it was just doing what it was doing or not. It wasn't losing weight to what I wanted it to, or it was used to. And I just realized, oh, well, maybe there's a different way. And then so I luckily found kind of intuitive eating and your organization and sought help from many other like therapists and nutritionists and it's a small field and I hope it's a growing field because it has so much to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you describe your experience in group?
The reason I sought this out was so that I could connect with other like-minded people because my friends and my family don't really understand what I'm going through. Where our group was a group of people from around North America that you could connect with and relate to and who understood what you were going through.
Yeah,
Because it can be a really, really lonely journey.
yeah, absolutely. Was there any like takeaway or aha moment in group that you had during this process?
Oh, Julie, I'd have to like look at my notes. But was
Yeah.
there any aha moments? Just that I think we are like the leading edge of this, and I think this is going to explode because it needs to, because the other way doesn't work. Dieting and diet culture and thinking that that smaller bodies are better bodies, it's not right. And I just think yeah, I think we're thought leaders in this area. And I'm so thankful for your organization and you and Sammy and everyone who works there that are doing this work because it's important work.
Yeah, thank you. So tell me, what is your relationship with food like now?
So I this is my favorite thing to say is I used to always think about what I was eating all the time prior to this course and intuitive eating all the time. I ate too much pizza. Oh my gosh, what am I eating tomorrow? Um, and I had these really negative thoughts around my body and shame and not liking how I look. Um, and so with intuitive eating, at least all of the food thoughts are mostly gone because you at like so it's like at least 50% better. Now the feelings on the other side are different and it really is a journey of healing and I'm still in it. But at least I don't think about food all the time. Like that was so exhausting. And I have a pantry full of Oreos and ice. I had ice cream cake for my birthday like 2 weeks ago. There's still pieces in the fridge or freezer because I can eat it whenever I want. And it seems really counterintuitive, but it's so true that that stuff doesn't have the hold over me that it used to.
Yeah, that's amazing. What would you say to someone who's considering joining group?
You have to do it.
He says,
Yeah, just that you have to do it, but like the connecting with a group, but also I want to give a big shout out for the content and the resources that you guys have built, because it's incredible, and it's great learning, and I feel like I've learned this stuff and from different resources and people, but it really is like such a detailed, interactive way to go through it. So I think the course and the group, it's just a really great investment.
that's awesome. Thank you so much.